Welcome back to Green Sports Zone. Welcome back to this week's edition of the Malone Record Service Haun and Sauce Show, presented by Critters Corner, where we cover everything on the diamond with the West Green baseball and softball teams. As always, I'm joined here with baseball head coach Adrian Sauceman, softball head coach Clinton Haun. We got some special guests with us today. We got a lot of people on the set today. This is probably one of the largest sets we have. Going from right to left, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
My name's Chloe Reams.
The Eeyore. Chloe Eeyore Reams.
Haley Arnold.
Elmer.
Connor Campbell.
Soupy.
Jay Green.
Squeaky.
Squeaky, where'd that one come from?
He's got a knee brace. You hear him coming before you see him.
Okay.
Yep.
WD.
Nah, that makes sense. Yeah, because you said that one time.
Well,
Soupy makes sense.
Yeah.
Coach, how we doing today?
Doing well. Doing well. We didn't have to reach very far for the handshake.
No, we didn't. We're pretty close today.
Yeah.
I was still a reach
I'm
for
glad you
me.
took a shower today. Smell nice.
Who?
You.
Oh, appreciate it. Coach, let's talk about the end of the season.
Okay.
Let's go through the region tournament.
Depressing way to start out.
It is, but unfortunately, you have to start that whenever you're talking about
Yeah.
the end of the season. Let's take us through the region tournament this year. Went down to Pioneer Park, played Alcoa in the first game, got pitted against Chucky Doke again in that second game, and didn't fare well in either of those. So just take us through both of those games and the end of your season.
Yeah, so we get matched up with Alcoa first round. That's the second year in a row. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
They've been first or second in state pretty much the entire year, and deservedly so. 1 through 9 in the lineup, they all hit it well. Pitching is very good. We saw. I'm gonna say he's probably their number 3, and then they threw their number 1 on Saturday against Pigeon Forge, and he struck out 16 for Pigeon Forge's guys. So. They've got 2 or 3 other really good pitchers too that didn't even get to pitch in the region. So, but we saw Kennedy. He was, like you said, he was about 88 to 90 consistently for the whole game, and then nice slider too. The boys can probably attest to that. But change up, change up too, or just
I
fastball
got
slider?
10 sliders in a row. I don't know.
At one point, he threw 9 sliders in a row, and 8 of them were strikes. So he was.
What's work? It's work.
Yeah, he's pretty tough. But we started Connor, and he threw good. He was, after 3 innings, we're down 2-0, and realistically, I think it should have been 2-2 or 3-2. We didn't execute. We had guys on base every inning, except for one. I think it was the second inning. We had second and third with no outs, and couldn't get a run in. We had bases loaded once or twice, couldn't get anything in. And part of that's us not executing, part of that's just them being really good too. So I mean, it's a little bit of both. Connor threw really well through 3 innings there, and then the 4th inning they started timing him up. That was the 3rd time through the lineup, and couldn't get him out quick enough. Not that he was doing anything wrong, he just couldn't get him out quick enough. And Cart come in, and they touched him up as well, and then we Bronson to finish it. I think he only saw the one batter. He got him out. But, that's a tough draw to start out with. But, we shot ourselves in the foot losing the district tournament championship too. So that's, we deserve that, I guess. So, and then you go back the next day and you're fighting for your lives. And we start out about as bad as you could start out. We got down 3-0 in the first, couple errors, 4 walks in a row. Just didn't start out well at all. Offensively, same story, different day. Just we got guys on, couldn't get them in. Crum threw a good game for them, and is what it is. And we fell behind 2 more in a second, so we're down 5-0, and
Same situation as Sunday.
pretty much. They scored 1 more some point in the game. I don't remember what inning it was. And we never did scratch one off, so. Disappointing way to end the season. It was a really good season, but it is what it is, I guess. So.
Flipping it over to them too. Whoever wants to go first, go ahead. But take us through the region tournament and your experience through this year's edition.
Well, I mean, Alco is a good team, so I'm on the mound, and it's do all I can to limit what they can do. And I thought for the first 3 innings I did pretty good. They really didn't like an inside fastball very much, but we got through that 3rd time in the lineup, and they didn't like me very much.
They turned the sliders up, didn't they?
I guess, yeah, that's one way to put it. But I remember he took me out. I got to shortstop. One of their kids hit a double, and I said, y'all figured me out a little bit. He's like, yeah, you don't pitch very fast. I was like, thanks, man. Yeah, but then Chucky Doak was. I mean, I think we went in. We had all the confidence in the world that we were able to win and we could win that game, and then we come out, feel like every ball we put in plays wasn't falling. And then, well, my experience, I nearly broke my arm first play, so that wasn't great, but.
What happened there?
You wasn't there?
Mm-mm.
Oh, so he's playing first base, which he never played first base before this year, but once Willett went down, it was just a domino effect of things that transpired. So when Braden pitches, he goes to first, and first batter of the game, Hinkle rolls one over to Brandon at third, and kind of throws it down the line a little bit, so Connor has to reach out for it, and Hinkle runs into him, just bang bang play, and hyperextends his elbow, and maybe some UCL damage. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. But yeah, he goes down first play of the game. To his credit, he battled through it and played the rest of the game. It's tough. He didn't get a whole lot of sympathy from me, I guess. But
No, he didn't check on me the next day. I was pretty offended.
yeah, I have checked on him every day since, but
Just not that first
I
initial day.
did not check on him Sunday. Yeah, he's right.
It's all right. I forgive you.
Sorry, Connor. I still love you.
Going into that tournament, I mean, making it 4 years in a row, we had confidence, even though we lost to the district championship and everything. But we knew that we could play with Alcoa. Just couldn't get runs across. Then that fourth inning killed us, and couldn't get any in right there. And going into Chucky Doak, I can't really. I don't know, man. It's just didn't play well offense
Or defense.
Or anything. Or anything.
Or pitch.
Totally,
Really
we
good.
played
Not a good day.
You get another 20-win season, though. It's something that I think has only been done 3 times now. Twice now.
Yeah, you're right. 3 times. The last 2 years.
18,
and
24,
28.
25.
Yeah, you're right.
So, how happy were you with what you were able to accomplish this year? I know that it still stings only being 4 days removed from the season being over, but how happy are you with what you did accomplish this year?
Yeah, it definitely still stings being this close to it. But as you know, with each day that passes, you kind of get a little further removed from it. You kind of appreciate it for what it was too. So it's a good year. You know, back-to-back 20-win seasons for the first time ever. You know, in 4 straight regionals, that's a big deal. You know, all these great things. Yes, it still stings, but you got to appreciate what we did as well. And it's not like we played a cupcake schedule either. I mean, we played some good teams. So the boys earned these 20 wins. You know, it's not like they earned those 20 wins.
Yeah.
Some numbers for you if you want them.
Go for it.
Our team batting average this year, what do you think it was?
Is it in the 3s? Can I
No.
get a hint? Is it in the 2s?
Yes.
Oh, okay. 284.
236.
Team batting average?
We won 20 games hitting 236.
Okay. What is your team OBP?
That's pretty good. 425.
Okay, see, that's how you
We got on
win
base.
right there. Yeah.
We drew 194 walks, which
That's
is the
really
most,
good.
the most we've had here in 12 years by at least 60. Drew a lot of walks. Both of those were in the 20s down there. We also got hit 61 times. It was a painful year. But our pitching and our defense was consistently in pretty much every category the best that we've had since I've been here. 224 strikeouts. It was 128 walks. We gave up 4.3 runs per game. I think we've got the best catcher we've ever had. He gave up 3 pass balls all year in 31 games. That's pretty darn good. So best defense we've had too. A 945 fielding percentage for the year. Only 45 errors. But I swear, I think 44 of them was in the last 5 games when we needed it the most. So we picked a bad time to not play defense, but it is what it is. But it was a really good year, and I'm proud of those guys. buying in the way they did, and encouraging thing for the future too is we only lose 4 of those seniors.
Yeah.
So we do have a lot coming back, a good class coming in as well. What we lose in those seniors, we lose a lot, but we do have a lot coming back as well.
Flipping it over to you two also, how happy were you with what you all were able to accomplish this year, going back-to-back 20-win seasons?
I think we're happy with what we accomplished, but going to regionals 4 years in a row is, it's no easy task. But going from last year winning, I think 22 games and then winning district tournament, winning our first game in regionals ever, I think we wanted to accomplish more, but you can't complain with regionals appearance again. So
Similar to what he said, it's big, but we wanted to accomplish more all season. We had been talking about we got to get to regionals, make it sub-state, and see how far we go there. That was one of our huge goals, but we just kind of shot ourselves in the foot not getting the bats going with that. So
I think it's something we had talked about. This senior group, I think, is the most winningest group in the school's history. So flipping over to you all for another question, too. Your 4 years being the only team to go regions, I think all 4 years, to win the first district tournament, to win the first region game, to be the winningest senior class ever. How happy are you with everything that you all were able to do in the 4 years that you played baseball here?
really happy. It's really exciting just to know that we could make a positive impact on this program, and to know that even though we're leaving, I like to think that we made a good impact on the underclassmen below us, and that hopefully we can keep that program and just keep everything that we've built going.
Having all that accomplished, it's big, and I think we are proud of it, but still a little upset that we fell short this season. We are glad that we got to make impacts though, and turn the baseball program around a lot compared to what it was. Our freshman year wasn't that great.
The year before you came in, we
Yeah.
won 3 games. So.
That's what it was. Yeah.
That
So I think
that
a
was a
big
lot of fun.
improvement. Big improvement there.
Yeah.
So you're saying since we started covering your games, you've been a pretty
Maybe it's the green
good.
sports zone that's
you've
turned
been a
us around.
pretty fruitful program.
Yeah.
How many district championships have you ever been a part of?
Well, maybe it's you guys that
could be.
I hadn't thought about it that way. But
We'll stick around.
maybe it's grassroots / green sports zone. We're in the zone now.
Yeah, we are. Let's switch back over to softball. We talked about the end of the season last week, but with them on set with us, you've had a little bit more time to kind of sit with the season and reflect on it. And how happy are you in reflection? How happy are you with how the season went so far after a little bit more reflection?
But like I told you last week, the grit that they had, go lose a game and turn back around and play and win. Just the fact that we didn't lay down when we got run ruled or anything like that. Keep fighting through. I was proud of that part.
Flipping it over to you all, too, I want to ask how happy you were with everything that you accomplished this year, from going back to the district tournament and being able to host one of your opening games to everything that you were able to accomplish with making it to a Tiny Day championship again. Just take me through the season, how happy you were with how things went.
Okay, I guess I'll start. I'm really proud of what we've done throughout the season. I think we started out, I had a lot of confidence in what our team could be, and I think that we had a lot of potential starting out the season, and we didn't always carry through with that potential. Sometimes we got a little lazy, or we just didn't have good days, as Haun would say. But I think that we did good. I think we could have done better, though.
I was pretty proud of us. I think we did good. There were some days that we could do better. I think we just gave up on ourselves a lot. And some games we knew that we could win, and then we'd get out there and we'd be too confident, or we'd get too cocky about it, and then we'd just start giving up, and then that's whenever they would come back. So we can't let them do that. Get back, build their self back up where they can win and stuff. But I think we did pretty good.
This is a little bit of a tougher question. I asked him this question last week, or I mentioned it to him. It wasn't really a question, but there are some classes that come through high schools that change a program for the better. Not just what you see on the field, but off the field too. And it's everything to do with culture. And I feel like this senior group at West Green with the girls has been able to do that across all sports. And I don't know if you all have really thought about that yet or anything, but reflecting back on that, how much do you all think you changed the culture here at West Green and changed this program for the better in the 4 years that you were with it?
Specifically for softball, I think we changed it a lot. I mean, starting from our freshman year, we had one win on the season, and it was a forfeit. Sophomore year, we didn't have no wins, and then junior and senior year, we had double digit wins this year, and I think it was really eye opening to some of the younger girls because they see that we can win games now, and it'll help boost their confidence a little bit. Like I said, I think that all of our young girls have a lot of potential to do really good in the seasons to come, and I hope that they carry over that confidence and knowing that they can win and hopefully show them what they can do.
I think we turned the program around a lot because, like Haley said, whenever we came in, they had not won any. And then we started thinking that we could do better and stuff, and then we put in the effort and practiced more and everything like that and actually cared, and then we started winning games. And then I think after everybody's seen that, we all started trying and playing as a team, which that's a big thing. We didn't all play as a team at first, and then we did. So
I know there were some groups that come through that, to be honest, it sucks being that group that has to go through all of that. Go through the winless seasons or the one-win forfeit season to finally winning some games to then becoming a double-digit win team. So knowing that you were that group and you were able to instill that confidence in those younger girls going forward now, how much do you think that'll help them improve in their sophomore, junior, and senior seasons knowing that they're a winning team now and they're a winning program?
I'm hoping that it'll help them a lot. Whenever it was our freshman, sophomore year, we kind of went into every game and we was like, well, we're probably not going to win this game, but let's just have fun with it. And then, I'm sorry.
we did. We always said that, and Mom was like, "If you don't believe in yourself, then why do you even come to the game?"
But the older girls, whenever we was the younger girls, they didn't really have that leader or that mindset, and they kind of instilled it into us. It doesn't matter if we win or lose. We're probably not going to win. So that's kind of what we thought. But going
Getting me fired up over here.
I'm sorry.
Got the juice flowing.
But I think for me personally, my sophomore, junior year especially, I started to really love the game, and I wanted to do better for myself and then for my team. I wanted to win games, and this year I think we had good team chemistry for parts, an exception to a little bit of drama, but I think for the most part, a lot of our girls got along with each other, and I think that helped us out a lot with playing as a team, and then I think it'll help them going into the future seasons that they'll have confidence.
Chloe's barely keeping it together over there.
Okay. What was the question again?
Come on,
This is
Eagle.
what it's like having her in class, too. Yeah.
Well, I got to ask first. You told me at the beginning of the year. I've forgotten, though, because this is, I think, the 7th one we've done. Where does Eeyore come from again?
Oh my gosh, that one.
Freshman year.
Yeah. Do you just want me to tell the story?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I was a freshman and I decided to date this senior, okay? And we broke up and I had lunch with Haun. So he decided to aggravate me about it. And it was just the second day.
Because she was crying.
And he made me cry about it. And so we came to practice and he was like, I'm going to start calling you Eeyore because you cry a lot. And I was like, I
Oh,
cried
Graham.
one time.
Nobody wants to be my friend.
So, and I don't even cry that much, so.
But going back to the question, too, knowing that you were able to turn things around for that for the program, going from a program that, as she said, would go into games not really expecting to win to now going into games expecting to win. How much confidence do you think you all instilled in those younger girls to be able to turn this into a winning program?
I think we instilled a lot of confidence into them. I feel like if we didn't have like the seniors that we had, like if they had a better mindset whenever we were underclassmen, like we could have improved like our sophomore year like we did our junior year, because that's whenever we started having more confidence in ourselves and not saying, oh, well, we're going to lose. Like we actually went out there and tried. Okay. Well, we can't lie about it.
Keep going.
But I feel like we have got that out of their mindset, them like being like that, not wanting to, and like they actually have confidence in themselves and are like, oh, we can actually win this game. And stuff.
That's the bug guy, I think.
So I think that's if we had like a better mindset at the beginning.
You okay?
We sorry, Salsa.
He's seeing red.
We still love you, Salsa.
Blood pressure's rising.
I'm glad I'm with
He's fuming.
Coach, I got to say, we've done a few shows in here now. Every time I come in here, I got to commend you for the Saucetown.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a project a couple of students several years ago now made for another class, and they wanted my help on it, so I helped design the town for them.
I see
What
you.
was your ideal?
Which road's your favorite?
We can imagine.
Probably that bottom one.
Can you say the name of it?
No, I probably should.
Okay.
We can say it.
Don't do it.
It's not anything vulgar. But
No.
No.
Needland Boulevard right down the middle, that's nice too, though.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
There's like a Salzman Dollar General up there too.
They got one everywhere.
Yeah. Even got it in Saucetown.
Yep. Chiefs Way, you Glenwood kid?
Sure am.
I
man.
thought so.
Proud of it.
Okay. Buffalo Drive makes sense.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. man, R.I.P. R.I.P. to a lot of those. But we'll go ahead and go to the break. We'll recap both seasons a little bit more on the second half, talk about some of the kids' favorite moments, favorite memories, and favorite games from the season right after this break here on Green Sports Zone.
For more than 30 years, Tommy's Plumbing has served customers in East Tennessee with licensed and professional plumbing services. From installing your new faucet to replacing your existing piping system, our team at Tommy's Plumbing is trained to handle the job with professionalism, attention to detail, and integrity. By offering warranties on most products installed by our technicians, Tommy's Plumbing stands behind our work, ensuring that your plumbing needs are not only met, but that your problem is solved for the long term. When you need reliable and professional plumbing service, Tommy's is the only call to make. So give us a call today and let us show you the Tommy's difference.
At Terry's Flooring, we have quality products along with quality installers that can make your space look better than ever before. The craftsmanship that our installers bring to the job site is unmatched. Along with the great installers, we have a huge selection of hardwood, LVP, tile, and carpet. We know that spending money isn't that easy, but at Terry's Flooring, we care about your money too. Stop on in and see my Popsy at Terry's Flooring and allow him to save you money while enjoying the hassle-free experience.
Greene County, when the game's on the line, you need a team you can trust. Just like your favorite players on the field, Bailey Heating, Air, and Electrical has been showing up for over 30 years, delivering top-notch service to our hometown. We're just not your local experts, we're your neighbors, committed to keeping your home comfortable all year long. Call now at 423-636-8409 to become a member with us and get a heating inspection before winter comes.
Life's better with Bailey.
Welcome back to Green Sports Zone. Welcome back to this week's edition of the Malone Trekker Service Haun and Sauce Show, where we cover everything on the diamond with the West Green Lady Buffaloes and Buffaloes softball and baseball teams. As always, I'm joined here with baseball head coach Adrian Salzman, softball head coach Clinton Haun. So it's the end of the season now. Always sucks doing the last segment, but it's always fun going through a season recap and talking about some of your favorite moments, memories, and games throughout the season. So we'll start with you first. Do you want to answer these again since you did last week?
They can answer them.
All right. And then we'll go softball down to baseball. So first one I'll bring up is your favorite moments throughout the season. They can be, I see you have notes, they can be either moments in games, in practices, bus rides, one-on-one meetings, just anything. What have been some of your favorite moments throughout the year?
I did make a little cheat list here. Because usually on this thing, I'm unprepared for it.
It benefited
I
you.
feel like an idiot.
You got the questions last week beforehand.
Right. I got to sit there and try to think, you know. But one of my favorite moments was when the lights went off against North Green.
Yeah, I was there for that one.
Yeah, we were too. So we get we're down 7-0 early in that game, and we just keep pecking away and finally get it back to I guess 7-7, 8-8. I don't know what
It was 7-7.
Okay.
Because you scored 8 straight.
And we got runners on base, and the daggum lights go out, and it's about 45 minutes before we get them turned back on,
And you're
ready to go.
2 outs.
2 outs, 2 strikes on the bat. No, 1 out because it's
Was it 1
Bronson.
out?
Bronson.
Okay.
And he got out,
And then
And
Carp
brings
gets up.
Carp up.
Yeah, okay.
and he shoots one over to right center and more like right field. And we score the runner and walk them off. Just huge, you know, being down 7-0 early in a game like that, and to be battling back. And the previous day we beat them out there. It's the first time that we had swept North Green probably since I was in high school.
I looked, and since I was in high school, which has been 8 years removed now, you've not done it since then. So
we had done it when you was in high school?
No,
Or
yeah.
you didn't look back that far.
I looked back all the way to 2017. I couldn't find it then.
I
So
know
had
it
been
hasn't
10
happened
plus.
since 2014 because that's when I started.
Okay, so it's been 11 plus years then.
At least 11. Probably, honestly, most likely like when I was in high school, because there for a few years they wasn't very good. But that was a really cool moment, and you know, the season. I mean, gosh, you're around those guys for 10, 11 weeks, more counting the preseason. You have all kinds of different cool moments and stuff like that, funny moments. You know, anytime you're around Tuna
It's a pleasure.
it's a moment. I don't
It's a
know.
privilege.
Yeah, any particular day can be any kind of moment, but it is certainly a moment. There was one day when we were taking some pregame fungo that he was just grilling Brian, our assistant. I swear, in a span of 3 minutes, he asked him 100 questions. And Brian finally just walks off. He's just, I'm done with it. But just little stuff like that, though. Not any one particular moment, but just a collection of them. You know.
Okay. My favorite memory is
Moment.
a moment.
Moment first.
Ooh,
Come on,
okay.
Chloe.
Okay.
Come on, Eeyore.
Wasn't prepared to think today.
Go first.
Okay. My favorite moment from the season was probably whenever we was playing Johnson County, that first district game, and Autumn had that really good catch in right field, and then we got the out at home. I just loved that for her. Autumn, if you know Autumn, she is like all the time positive, and I don't know. I was just really happy that she got to have that moment, and she was so happy about it. She does her little celebration every single time she does anything. But
She did that in the car, too.
yeah.
Had her in driver's ed. That's Slappy Gilmore, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slap-a-potamus. Yeah. I like that one.
Yeah.
Slaps.
Mine. I guess whenever I wasn't even there, okay? I wasn't there. But no, it made me happy. It made me happy for the team, okay?
Go ahead.
I was in Chattanooga for my hair competition, and I got a text.
Hair competition.
Hair competition, yes.
You compete with your hair.
No, well, not with mine. It was at the stage.
I whip my hair back and
Cosmetology.
forth.
And they texted me while I was down there, and they beat South Green. So I guess that would be
Oh,
my
okay.
favorite memory for the whole trip. Like, yeah.
Okay.
If you'd have like hair gymnastics or something.
Listen, I was proud of y'all, okay? And then Autumn, back to Autumn. Whenever she goes up to bat, she'll always go up there and she'll like, she'll have like
routine.
2 strikes on her, and she'll like go over there and hit her bat and just like knock on everything, and I'm like,
She hits the plate, and
Yeah,
then she knocks on her
yeah.
bat, and then she knocks on her head.
yeah,
Gotta get refocused.
it helps her.
Walk in the zone.
And then she'll get a good hit, and she's like, yeah, over there cheering.
Yeah, she gets on the base and she goes, yeah, every single time.
Is that her celebration?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I will say that catch she made against Johnson County was, she had to go to the line to catch it.
Mm-hmm.
And when they hit it, I was like, oh gosh. And then she just I was like, hey! I was like, yes!
Oh my
You did it
God.
too. Flipping over to the baseball boys now too. Go through some of your favorite moments throughout the year too. It could be this year. You can go through and name one of your favorites throughout your 4 years also, but some of your favorite moments.
My favorite moment from this year is definitely from North Green, Carp's walk-off.
Okay.
That was just big for him, big for his confidence all year. But then what the people at home don't see was a prayer afterwards. Sauce asked for him to pray after that. And we're not going to go in depth, but it was the best thing I've ever heard.
God, thank you for letting me have that hit.
And then fishing was like his new thing. And he was like, thank you, God, for just letting us be able to fish, and we're going to go home and we're going to catch a big fish.
What a prayer.
Yeah, it's great. You want to say yours from this year?
No, just go ahead.
And then from the sophomore year, Johnson County regional tournament.
Oh.
And it downpoured,
Yeah.
and we turned their third base line into a slip and slide. It was great.
Oh, I remember
and
that.
then
Yeah.
and then he was
Jaden.
No.
No, that was the year before when he went through the fence.
Yes, he went through the fence. Yes.
Oh, I was thinking
But
Jaden did the
these
slip and slide
idiots during the
too.
rain
No.
delay went and slid through the.
I remember that. Yeah,
And
I was
then-
there for both.
He was in the other dugout talking about where we're gonna play, if we're gonna play. He walks back over and says, "First of all, y'all are idiots."
I remember that.
And then he goes, pack up your stuff, we're going to Sullivan East. So we all had to go to a laundromat
How
and
many
dry our
times do you
stuff.
think I've called you guys idiots over the last 4 years?
Did that one have the most emphasis?
Oh, 100%.
I don't know.
You say so.
100%. He was so mad.
Mound visits too. That's
Oh yeah, can we say we can't say that? Okay, Jake, you can go. You go now.
This season, honestly, just the practices. I mean, especially Caven. Me, Caven. I mean, honestly, just the four of us seniors. We gave each other so much crap this year, especially Braden and Caven, and just hearing them back and forth. Definitely cannot mention what they say sometimes, but just being able to spend time with them was one of those moments. And then all 4 years, actually got 2 of them. I think it was last year. We go to do our prayer, our Lord's Prayer, and Sauce asks Carp to open it. He says, "Dear God," and he just goes silent. Like, he just, and then he opened his eyes and he started looking around.
Something.
he said I forgot how to do it.
Something
And
with
then-
carpet prayers.
And then Johnson County.
That's great.
We all knew Sauce was going to be mad, but we still did it anyways. We had to put cleats, pants, jerseys, everything in the dryer at that laundromat.
No, I took my jersey off.
Gave them some business that day.
That was their only business that they had.
That was quite a day.
Oh, it was.
It was quite a day.
Oh, it was.
Aggravating day.
Yeah, a little bit.
Get your notes back out. You ready?
Yeah.
Next question.
Yep.
So, next one too. Let's go through some of your favorite game or games throughout the year. It doesn't necessarily have to be just one game throughout the season. It can be 2 that you enjoy equally as much, but
Can it be
favorite
3?
game. It could be 3. Favorite
three.
game/games of the year.
Yeah, so early season, we had about 4 road games that week, and we finished the week at Gatlinburg-Pittman. And we go down there, and it takes us 9 innings to win. It was 11-10. Back and forth game, we had to claw back several different times, like 4 or 5 different times we were trailing in the game. And come back and win, just the, kind of grit, like Coach talks about, to just come through and win that game. And we finished off that week 4-0. So I mean, it was a long week, and we were on the road every game that week. That was pretty cool to do. And then that was on Friday. Then on Monday we go out to Chucky Doak, and that's the 9-inning game out there. Connor throws that game, throws 8 2/3. If he was a little bit better, he could have finished it, I guess. But
Yeah.
Jaden had to come in and get the last out for him. We win that one 5-3. And that, like I said, that's early in the year. And I knew what we had already, but that really kind of makes you feel good about how your team's going to finish in games, and it really kind of gives you an idea of what kind of season you're going to have. So it was really good to see. And then that Johnson County game in the district tournament, everything that went into that game,
Yeah.
and then to come out and dominate it the way we did, that felt really good too. So I'll go with those three.
Okay. Question down to you all now. Same one. It can be more than one.
My favorite game was probably when we played Chucky Doke for the first time at Chucky Doke. We was just ahead the whole time. Like we just hit really well. Like it was a fun game. Cause I mean, last year we beat Chucky Doke, but it was like a close game. And then this year we just kind of whooped up on them first time we played them. So that was good. I think that was really good for our confidence. It was fun to make them a little mad. So.
Mine would probably be the Johnson County game because I hit really good in that game. I thought we all did really good.
District tournament.
Yeah.
Didn't have a hair competition in that one.
No, we didn't actually. And the Chucky Doke game, we did really good on that one. I don't think they scored any that game, did they?
I think it was all in the first inning. And then after that, it was all West Green.
Mine was definitely the Johnson County District Tournament.
Yeah, you started that one off right.
Yeah, coming off of we killed Happy Valley, and then playing Johnson County, losing a game that we definitely should not have lost, and then once again everything that went into that, and we were just, God, I wanted to beat them so bad. God, I wanted to put 30 on them if we could.
It was one of those days that as a coach in the pregame, you don't really have to say anything.
Yeah.
I love those days.
Yeah, I mean, it was just, we wanted to beat them so bad, and then to come out as hot as we did, and just for me personally to have 3 hits when I hadn't had multi-hits like once all year. It was,
Tied your freshman season total.
I did.
One game.
Hey,
Yeah.
progression.
It's all that matters,
Progression.
progress.
Yeah.
Both North Green games. I mean, winning both of those for Carp in that second game, that gave him a booster the rest of the year.
Yeah, because he had really struggled going into that.
I don't think he had a hit until then.
He was.
He's gonna be so
numbers
happy
were
when he watches this show.
What's up, Carp? He's probably fishing.
And then, and then, just all the district tournament. I mean, lost Johnson County that one game, but playing them that second time. I mean, we didn't need any talk or anything. We were all focused in on winning that and coming out and playing ball.
Last one I got, 2 of your favorite memories that you'll take away from this year also. Go ahead and get the notes out.
What's that again here?
Memories, it could be the same as moments. It could be in games and practices, team meetings, going out to eat. Just what have been some of your favorite memories that you'll always take away from this year?
Yeah, so there's a lot of them. And, I was kind of thinking about that, and there was a whole list of different things that come to mind. But one in particular that stood out. My daughter is very engaged with this program. She loves to be around it, the games, the boys. We have to listen to their walk-up songs in the truck on the way home because that's what she's all about it. And so we had the night that we're working district tournament, we had Happy Valley versus Johnson County. We're not playing that night. We just had to work the game. And Allie had a game starting at 8 o'clock. And I still stayed here and made sure that the game got through here before I went to her game. I didn't push it back a day, but so we
Put it on.
after that game, as soon as we wrapped that thing up, those two down there, Haley, Jake's girlfriend, they all go up there and watch Allie play at the rec, and that was awesome. It meant a lot to me, and I know that it meant a lot to Allie too. She thinks the world of you guys, so that was one of my favorite memories.
Were the dandelions up when she got to go to North Green this year?
No,
Dang, it's 2 years
took
in a row
over.
now.
Jamie took over. He takes care of the mowing now, I guess. And yeah, Jason let us down.
I'll tell Jace or Jamie leave the dandelions up next year.
He did for University High.
Did he?
Yeah.
Flipping it over to you all also, some of your favorite moments throughout the season that you'll always take with you.
I'd probably just say, like, each time that we went out to eat after a game or something, win or lose, we just go eat because we like to eat, all of us. Okay, we'd be eating, like, during the games if we could, but,
Skittles.
yeah, sit over there.
No, some people throw a sandwich out on the field, actually.
But
No. Not to cut you off, but it was, I think
You
it
said
was
something
her
about
junior
food.
year. We're at practice. And I hit a fly ball out there to center field, and I asked her why she didn't catch it. She's like, well, I have my chips in my glove. So, yeah, if that tells you anything.
It's the first time he's popped up like that all year. Since we started about food.
I don't think we've got him that fired up though.
It's just, she mentioned food, and I remember that story.
yeah, I think pretty much almost every practice this year I probably had snacks out there on the field.
Skittles in the back pocket.
Yeah, had snacks in my back
So
pocket.
you're the
yeah.
softball tuna.
Yeah. No, you made me forget what else I was gonna say. Go ahead and say this and then come back to me.
Can it be from like all 4 years too?
You could do one from this year and all 4 years.
Okay. The one from all 4 years, I'm gonna start off with that one. I have two actually. It was whenever Haun fell over the net at practice one day. He
Did
just
what?
like basically, we don't even know how.
My
he
foot
fell.
got caught, the
We don't
leg
even know how
swiveled.
he fell.
My foot got caught on it, and
And
it
we
just
were
kept
all-
going.
tape.
We were all standing around him. We was just like staring at him. We was like, we didn't know what to do. We didn't know how he was gonna help you.
I think I about peed on myself. I'm serious.
And then
So they laugh at my misfortune.
yeah, and then one
So we
day
don't know where we're going to go.
we had a summer practice, and Haun shows up. He's in like his normal wear, and he has sandals on.
It was flip flops.
He's missing a toenail.
What?
So whenever we had dress up day, so
How do you
I
notice
dressed up as
this?
him as that day. I had sandals on and everything.
Did you have a missing toenail?
No, not that day.
Not that
So
committed.
we always make fun of him for that.
Oh my goodness.
And then the one from this year. Do you remember your one?
I think I was just gonna say like all of our practices. I think we had it was our usual hitting group. It was like me, Chloe, Morgan, and then it was either like Alexis or Abby Klusman or Miranda especially.
Yeah.
We just had so much fun. Like with whatever we did out there, we was having fun. I mean, we'd sit out there like when we was supposed to be shagging. We'd sit there and just chat it up. I
You're not
can't.
doing what you're supposed to do.
I mean, I can't get into like what the conversations consisted of, but I don't know. We had a good time out there. So.
Mine from this year. Okay, it's about. We were all out there, all of our hitting group, and we had to shag. Kaylee, I'm pretty sure Kaylee was hitting. Okay, and I tried to backhand the ball, and my foot was right behind my glove. Okay, I got hit in the ankle, and I was sitting over there dying, and everybody's like, "Move, Chloe, move!" And I'm like, "I can't. It hurts. It hurts. I can't move." So we go in the outfield. And I do it again, and I get hit again. I think I got hit 3 times actually that
Same ankle?
practice. Yeah, same ankle.
That was a bad day.
Amanda hit me in the back of the head at the Greenville game
Yeah.
during our warm-ups, and nobody cared at all. Like none of the coaches was like, "Hey, are you okay?" Like nobody.
I never
asked.
saw it.
Hey,
I'm
Carter.
literally sitting there on the ground like
You're not the only
in
one.
a fetal
What?
position.
You can relate to that.
He's not even paying attention.
I was
My finger
discussing.
got hurt one game, and Haley's finger got hurt like 2 games before
My
that.
pinky's broken.
And I slid into the bag and I stubbed my finger.
No.
I thought it was broke.
She kind of stumbled and then crawled into the bag.
I did not
Okay.
crawl
It
that
wasn't a
time.
slide.
Haley, how did you even hurt yours? Did you slide into someone and they cleat you?
Mm,
They cleated you?
No, I dove into home and the girls stuffed it with their gloves.
Yeah, so
Hey.
I got special treatment. I got my finger wrapped, and Haley was like, "Where'd you get your finger wrapped? I didn't even get mine." And then we came back to the school, and we was all sitting around, and Haley had to complain about that and bring it up. So
Well, in the words of Haley Arnold, suck it up.
When Haun was on his deathbed,
I literally get a message,
Oh, last
suck it up.
Last year, yeah.
Haun was on his deathbed. He sent, I don't even know what it was. Somebody sent out a message or something, and everybody's just responding. They're like, "Hope you feel better, prayers, blah blah." I was like, "Suck it up."
I didn't even send anything back.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
We got the 2 people
I
that
think
cared the least
I
about the
think I was
coach.
mad at him. I think I was mad at him actually. I would have been really mad at him this year.
In my defense,
For all
though,
this stuff.
Haun would have said the same thing to me. So it's just returning the favor.
I'm gonna flip it over to you guys now. What have been some of your favorite memories throughout this year and the years, if you have ones from the previous 3?
Well, I just got 2 from this year. One of them is definitely got to be senior night. Just having that environment, having so many people out there.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, going again, playing a really good team in Knox Carter and then beating them when I don't think a lot of people expected us to was just it was big for us, and I think for our confidence going into the end of the year. But then also another one from this year from practice, which I don't think many people saw, but we were hitting off the machine, and I hit a line drive towards third base, and I hit Carp right in the back. Just straight in the back. And then for people that last year he got hit in the head in the cage and
my gosh.
and then missed like 3 weeks.
In the game too, Braden threw a ball. They throw it around, nailed him right in the head.
Dude, he is always in the crossfire, but it just happened that he was.
It bounced off his head like 30 feet up in the air.
Oh my gosh.
In the middle of the game.
I forgot about that one, but I just remember the one in practice where I hit the ball and then hit him straight in the back and then he just went down. And then I look at him, I'm like, "Are you okay?" He just like
gasping.
he just sits up. He's like, "I'm alright." I was like, "What?" But yeah, that was fine, definitely.
Two of my favorite memories of this season is probably Happy Valley game, first inning, having Braden hit that grand slam. Just watching all of us explode up and just keep on tacking on. It was fun.
It's a good one.
It was really fun. And then another one is during practice, I put myself in a rundown situation between third and home, and I tried to, who was it that I tried to dive around? Brandon? And I tried to dive around him. Kneecap, popped out. So what? And
We drug him off and kept practicing.
I
We need a
laid,
trainer around here.
I laid there for a second, and I thought it was just like Braden, Sauce, and I think the other one was Brant or
Me.
And then I opened my eyes after I rolled over, and the whole team was just staring at me like I'm a lost dog.
Well, before that, I think Braden said, "Jake, roll over." And he just roll over. You just hear him. His face is in the ground. He goes, "I can't." But the other rundown, the one where you got between first and second, and I got third and fourth, and then it was like 2 minutes long.
Oh,
Third
we
and
played
fourth.
we played mind games with them.
Third and home. Shut up.
Third and fourth. When you got to fourth base.
Third and home. Ignore that part.
We were doing like situation thing, and Brandon was pitching, and I tried to get him to beta throw to first, so that way I could get in the rundown and Connor score. We ended up lasting every bit of 2 to like 4 minutes because
2 to 4.
It wasn't
felt
4
like
minutes.
a long time.
It wasn't 4 minutes.
It probably felt like it to you.
It was probably about 15 seconds tops.
It wasn't. It was long.
And a double play.
No, we both were safe. Like I just kept getting farther and farther down third base
Jake
line.
is so fast and nimble as a base runner. We have him do our,
Yes.
working our pickles there.
Yeah.
So
Yes, but we were both safe. Braden overthrew.
That's the most important
Overthrew
part.
at home, and then it was good.
it's great. Not for our defense.
No, but it was good, fun moment. We're not talking about improving moments. We're talking about funny moments.
Right. Last question I got for you also, I asked Tim last week. I'm going to ask you, what's one thing you'll remember about this team?
The relationships, just listening to these guys talk about stuff like this, and I wish we could have had Kevin and Braden as well, but they had to work today. So
R.I.P.
RP. Yeah, I told him I'd say that. Relationships that you form with the guys, I mean, you're around them for, like I said, 10, 12, 13 weeks, whatever it is. What'd you do, huh?
I don't know.
You slapped a buffalo up there, huh? Something.
Hey,
That was pretty sick.
just changing it up.
Go Buffs, baby. Those relationships that you form with those guys, and like I said with the last thing, Allie, she likes to be really involved with everything, and seeing the way that those guys interact with her and consider her as part of the program, and that's awesome for me as a parent, and we have a lot of great family support too within our program, a lot of great parents, and we can't do everything that we're able to do without all the help that we have.
Yeah.
And I sound like a wildcat.
I think the bug guy ran in on somebody.
Jay must be in. We can't do everything that we do without all the people that help support us. Man, I appreciate that more than anything. So, But just the way that those guys interact with each other and stuff like that, and the memories you make, relationships, that's what I remember most about this season. The wins and losses, the records, and all that stuff, that's great, but at the end of the day, it's the people.
We got the red light blinking. That means I got to wrap it up, and the battery's almost dead. So you've given us one the last few weeks now. We need one. We need a very solid, strong dad joke to end on.
Gosh, how much time do you have? It's getting faster.
Yeah, go ahead. 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
I could stretch it out for 2 minutes if you want to.
I don't think you should stretch it out because if it dies, I don't know if it's safe.
So I got 2 jokes. One, what's the difference in a good joke and a bad joke? Timing. Okay, but 2, there's a moth. I got a timer. Okay, so cool. There's a moth. He runs into there's a light on. It's at night. He runs into the dentist office. A moth going to the dentist office, right? It makes no sense. But he goes in, and the doctor checks him out, and he starts talking. He's like, "Doc, dude, my knee hurts, and I was running the other day, and I twisted my ankle. I don't know what's going on with this stuff. I don't know if I'm just getting weak. I'm starting to get some osteoporosis. Maybe I need more milk. I'm starting to get a little older in age as well." Said, "I'm not even sure if my wife loves me anymore. It's just all these things are going wrong in my life. So many bad things. I can't even brush my teeth anymore because he's going to the dentist. All these different things. I might have even had a concussion the other day. I was floating around and I bumped into a wall. All these different things.
Sounds like carp.
And then dentist looks at him. He says, "Man, you've got a lot of problems, but I don't know that any of those pertain to teeth. Why'd you stop in here?" And the moth looks at him and says, "Well, the light was on."
You like that, Haun, didn't you?
I could stretch that out for 5 or 6 minutes if you want me to.
You better not. We need to wrap it up, so I'll make sure it saves. But one last time, Haun. Shout out to Malone's Record Service one more time, too. Coach, appreciate everything this year. Coach, appreciate everything this year. Softball, thank you for being on here. Baseball, thank you for being on here, too. That's all we've got. Thank you all for watching this week and this year's edition of the Malone Record Service Haun and Sauce Show, presented by Critters Corner. Look forward to seeing you next time and next year here on Green Sports Zone.